Right, well then let's begin. Okay, first of all, what I want this course to be about is making things simple. Simply making things simple. Not getting into too much detail on the ins and outs of the market because there's an awful lot to learn. I mean, learning to read all Quasimodos and diamonds properly, it can be done in 3 easy lessons and about 180 pretty damn complex lessons. And we don't need that to make money. We just need to actually take simple trades. And we're not looking to be right every time on these trades. What we need to see is simply a little bit of space between our engulf and our target, which hasn't been hit yet. Once we do see that little bit of space, we are good to go on a trade on a retrace. It is as simple as that. Some of them you'll win and some of them you will lose. That's why we keep good money management. But just with the very basics of this, you will win far more than you lose. But do get used to losing. It's going to be part of the game. It's no biggie. I mean, if you get 2 losses and 1 win, or 2 wins and 1 losses, which is more likely, then you're up, you know. And if you get 1 win and 1 loss, you're still up. So it's just this just gives you a great edge in your trading. It gives you an understanding of how to actually trade Quasimodos and diamonds. Doesn't give you a full understanding of the market. We don't intend to give you a full understanding of the market. It's great to have it, but it takes time and it takes effort to get that, and it takes an awful lot of classes. So for now, we're just looking for engulfs of decent flag limits from a decent spot with space to our target. And if we see space, then we take our trade. If we don't see space, we might leave it, or we can just, gamble on it a little bit if it looks pretty good. Okay, let's just take a look at some examples from your guys' homework. Let's go. Okay, we'll start down here. What's this going to be? Okay, open up. Alrighty, and you come down here. Okay, what have we got? Let me close this thing up over here. All right, so we're looking at a Quasimodo level over here. Quasimodo up to there. We have a line on this. This is kind of in the middle of space here. Yes, it is the first engulf down of that. It isn't an engulf of this over here. Nothing major there. Let's have a little look inside here. Okay. Now I see what we're talking about. We're looking at this area here, which is great. And then we're looking at the engulf of this here with that. This one is very clear cut, actually. It's a brilliant one to start with. Absolutely brilliant one to start with. We have this guy here. Not awfully important. Still, the PA we get is good. We have that guy. And then he gets engulfed up over here and retraces to there. Boo, 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 boo. So then we have an upper flag limit here, and that actually gets engulfed down here. So coming back up over here, we can take that trade, that Quasimodo trade, and look, it's right at this left shoulder level here, so it's really gorgeous. And we can take it down to where this breaks over here. So here you see it. We do have our lower flag limit there. We do get our engulf. There's your left shoulder way over there. There's more left shoulders here with a bit of BS going on. It's gorgeous. It's really, really nice to come up to here. There is a boo boo. Somebody says they can't hear me. Sound is back. I'm back. Good, 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 good. Yay. Excellent. But you got the start of what I was saying anyway. It's just been for a little while that we've lost it. Is that right? I hope. Good. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so here we are. 40 seconds. That's okay. That's just while I was running around trying to fix this headset power. Okay. So this is gorgeous. This is really beautiful. We have an engulf of our lower flag limit here, and we have space, and our first target is right in here. Now, okay, that's the M5. What we need to look for is where this high gets broken over here and retraces to. I don't know exactly where it is in there, but it's somewhere to be found. And I have a strong feeling that it's not a case the price went up over here, up to there, and then down to there, and then back up again. I reckon that our flag limit is actually somewhere inside here and a perfect first target. So yes, that's our first chart, and it's beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. If you can find that one, take it every single time you see it. It has a nicely defined upper flag limit there. And okay, let me go up here a bit.
Ask a question.
Yeah,
Don't
indeed.
mind. Let's say I don't know if I have control.
Hold on a second. Bear with me. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. So this is Amos, and let me try and give you give keyboard and mouse.
Okay,
Um,
now you can see
well,
if there
actually,
is
get rid of
flag
this
limit.
box. Go ahead.
If there is flag limit,
Yeah.
if there is flag limit after break of this flag limit, maybe here is another flag limit. Do we have to worry about this target in lower time frame?
Can it be a nice target? Oh, actually, yes. I was actually thinking about that when I looked at it first. That yes, to find symmetry, we could actually be looking at the low side of this. That is true. That is absolutely true. So yes, that could be the first target that we're looking for. But really, this one is so good. I would just hold it for that. Really, I would hold it for that. There is the chance that it's going to stop here, and it did actually bounce to here and come back up to the engulf, and then it went down. So, should we really set that as the first target? I really don't. I wouldn't. This is just so nice. You see, we've got these highs lined up over here, the couple of them there. That was pure BS that we've got there, and it is just gorgeous as a first target. Really, it's really, really nice. And if we are looking for real symmetry in it, maybe we would be looking at lower down here as well. Maybe around this point over here for real
Okay,
symmetry. We've got all
where
that.
is our final target for this on this scale?
On this scale, have I got enough of it here? Okay, well, here is our first engulf, and that is kind of on a lower scale. Now, once we've broken down into past this, we're really on this scale. So that does give us PA down to there, and it brings us down to the other side. We're going to start looking at around here then for our targets on that. We could be looking to here, but that already ties in with but where are we? Oh, that doesn't tie in with that. So yes, here's the first one here. That can be a final target for it, the kink of that. So the kink of that appears to be somewhere around here. And yes, that is our first target on it. And this one actually came and did hit that one there. So is it actual PA? No, I don't think so. It's not great for it. It did bring us past this, but it brought us to this level. In fact, no, it didn't bring us to this level. We're actually good, aren't we? Because that left shoulder is there, and the kink gets broken, or the kink is actually here, just a bit above there and down to there. So really, as I see it, we do actually have space to go on that. Let me just get the top of this line at the top of that candle. Essentially, yeah, for me, the break of that does lead to this over here. So it's good for me, actually. There is space. It didn't hit its target over there. Now, final target is to fill the range. You see we've got this compression going on over here. Oh, wrong thingy. Would you target the top of the compression? At the top of the compression, that is a no because, hold on, let me just get rid of this guy. Bum, bum. Okay, so we've got compression in over here. We break into the compression on this one over here, which actually ties in with that over there. So this is really good. The top of the compression as a target, well, you know, after it's broken this, then no, because it's actually above us. So no, I wouldn't worry about that. So we do have space here. Here's where we broke into the compression, which is gorgeous, and it ties in nicely with this first left shoulder that we've got over there. So that is your first main target on this. And then
you say there is the break into compression, but
yeah.
You see there is a compression, and actually this is the flag limit after break into compression. Am I right?
Oh, look at you. Now, what I see is, you see, I'm tying in with this. I'm getting as much information as I can off the chart. And where things line up can be strong. It can be very, very strong. So where that lines up, if it's got something extra there, then it is good. Now, okay, is this a complete compression in there? Yes, this took out the MPL of that. That got pretty close to the MPL of that. Nothing came up to the MPL of this yet, around there and around this level over here. So really, we're looking at different scales here. You could, on one scale, say that all of this is a compression and then all of that is a compression. Too much going on here. Hold on. Delete. But with real compression, you really want to get to the MPLs of these guys. Now, that could have been an indication that we are going up really high into that. It's not, for me, real PA, though, that we're going up into it. It just broke up into here. Maybe it says that we're going up as far as the MPL of this guy, which is literally just here. So it actually has hit its target on that. And that MPL over there is pre-compression here. You'll see these guys. There's a little compression inside there. So that really has hit its target. So in that case, I would say that on this scale, where we break into compression is here, because this didn't have its MPL taken out by anything. So that's that on there. Then another one, of course, is here. This is not very obvious to the untrained eye, but it is obvious to us. What have we got? We've got this made as support here, and then another support over here as well. And those supports didn't hold. They just came down through, back off to where we wanted to go, and broke very easily back up again. So that's a nice BS zone in there. So that actually holds a lot of weight. So those guys over there, two supports left with each other. There's your little kink inside there. So that's a grand place for price to go to in the end as well. So that's that. Now you could be talking about this place as an MPL as well, but this has already gotten itself, oh, hold on.
It was taken out.
It was taken out, yeah. This one here has taken it, so it's not so strong anymore. If price gets to an MPL on its way away, then it has taken up those orders and it's not so attractive anymore. Now, if this had have come down, let me get a line going on. Boom, boom, boom. If this had have come down past this line here, then made itself a little base. If it had made itself a little base there, and then come up, then it's gorgeous. So long as price on the way back didn't come and take out these orders in here, then we're looking really strong there for price to bounce on return. But as it is, it just didn't. Now, maybe there was a bounce there later on. This did come down a little bit past the line, but really not far, and I don't see a base having been made there. So that's that. Back we go.
Thank you very much.
But what we're looking for is the first target on these things anyway. And now Gil on Friday will get you through what happens once you have come to your first target and what you're going to be doing there. For now, we are just looking at first target, and first target is for me where this gets broken and comes back to, so it's the kink inside somewhere there. That's the first place for it. You can hold your trade and see if you go, because there is this set of orders here that once price went up and away, it didn't come back to it. So it's always attractive for filling the range again. Filling the range simply means picking up the unfilled orders that we've got. And once price shot up there, you'd imagine that once it actually broke this high over here, it should have come back down to here to pick up the last orders that were there, come down to here to pick up the last orders, and it didn't. And When it doesn't come back, it doesn't come back for a reason. It means that later on they're going to want to pick up those orders and take stops on the way to it. I mean, coming into here, what did we have? A lovely support made over there, and it just breaks down. So all the breakout traders will be selling there, and all of the buyers from here will be closing their buys and selling. And when everybody in retail is selling, then it's a great time for the ITs to start buying, and that's why they do it. That's why they don't come back all the way to the MPL after they break a level, so that next time they can just break out past where it came close, take out all the stops, get all the breakout traders in, and then take their orders to go in the direction they actually want to go. So this one is really lovely. Here we are again. We have our lower flag limit broken, back up to the left shoulder again, and straight then down to the target. That's gorgeous. If you can find those ones, take them every single time you see them. They're absolutely beautiful. So, okay, on to the next one. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, boo, boo, boo. That one was that. Now it's all changed, has it? Oh golly, this, how come this is so random now? Okay. What have we got? Shrink the controls. Okay, is this part of something else? Let's see. All right. We have a flag limit MPL there. Okay, we've got this left shoulder on it there. That's fine. And then it's up to the high. So that's nice. Now that left shoulder has already been taken, but let me see. We're in M15 there. It's been taken there, and it's been taken there. So that is a little bit weak, but we're still not after breaking the high anywhere anyway. So we're pretty good. So what have we? Okay. Let's draw what we've got. Let's draw what we see. We've got this guy here. This is all stacked supplies that we've got here. And then we're breaking into it over here. Okay, do I see an engulf? Let's get down to the bottom of that. There is the depth of the retrace on, oh. You know, I think we might have broken it. We see these, the lows of these candles over here. Well, it's on this blue one that it broke up. So it's definitely, our low of the box definitely isn't in the red one because it's the blue where we broke. So it can be to the bottom of the blue somewhere. And it looks to me like we have engulfed that a little bit. So yeah, I think we're good there. I think we are good with that. We do have an engulf. All right. So what else do we see on the chart? You know, being a good trader is just about noticing what's on the chart. That's all. Okay, so we've got that over there. That ties in with this, so that's all good. We've got this one over here. So, okay, our next target after we break this one is going to be what ties in with this. Now, for safety, we go with the biggest one that we've got. And actually, let me make you blue. So you could say, and very often you can say, that the kink of it is right here. And that is lovely, and it is correct, and it is true, and whatnot. But is there a bigger kink? Well, yes, there is a bigger kink, because we've got this one here. So essentially, we have two different possible targets on this, but the conservative target is the one that we want, and the conservative target is here. So we find where that got broken up, and we find its little kink wherever that is, and if we haven't touched it yet, then we do have a trade. Before price can break this guy over here, before he can break this, he is going to come down and he's going to hit this down here. So what have we? Well, we've got a beautiful entry over here. It is really very close to the MPL. It's just pre-compression on this guy over here. It's tying in beautifully with its left shoulder. So, oh crap, wrong thing altogether. Delete. So up over at the left shoulder, we've got a perfect to the pip Quasimodo to trade or to take, and it's just gorgeous. You can't get any nicer than that. It is fabulous. And then it comes down and hits a target, and it hits both targets. In fact, there's the conservative one, and it kind of broke through that, or broke through the start of it anyway, and then came down into the less conservative one and hit that and reacted really nicely. So that's another beautiful one. We do have space on this, and that's another one that anytime you see it, you should be taking it. It really is gorgeous. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the time, price does go to its target straight away. And when price goes to its target straight away, then we cannot, in good conscience, take the trade. But let's say this had come to its target, down to this box over here. Once price got back up to there, we could be looking for another Quasimodo or diamond at that level, simply to take us back down to fill the range. To fill the range would be to look for the last set of orders, clean orders that are still inside it. Now, let me just get rid of some of this stuff here. Now, what I'm going to talk about here is kind of extracurricular, but still it's good to know. Okay, to fill the end of the range is to look down here for the last set of clean orders. Well, here to me is perhaps the very last set of clean orders. We see all these lows there formed, and they get broken down there. That is a really nice place, really gorgeous. It's a BS zone there. Support breaks down, and then price shoots back up and goes away through and does not retrace back to this point again. So that is a lovely place. So if we are, and it's a line with green line to the left. Well, absolutely it is actually. Yeah, it's got great history, and the more history we've got at a price, the better and stronger it is. So that's really, really nice there. So it is a good target for price. So if we are to have the target get hit down here, having of course the target hit down here would mean that this would have been engulfed too, I believe, and perhaps the last set of orders then would have been somewhere here. I'm taking this down. Let's had this line come down past here. Of course, that gives us another left shoulder there. This didn't happen, of course, so it's not for us. So that's the last set of orders inside there, and it is gorgeous. So yes, another really, really good example of a Quasimodo trade at a nice level. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. And these are the ones you want to go for. Okay, something's being typed. And if you wait for PA, where should be your stop loss? Oh my. If you're waiting for PA on the low time frame from here, your stop loss is really going to have to be the same. It's absolutely going to have to be the same as it was for your original trade. Unless, of course, we can find, let's say, all right, this little level is here. This is M15. Let's say we've got our supply there. So that's an M15 supply, and it's a good M15 supply. If we were to go into the M1 or the tick chart or some such in there, I suppose we actually could be taking the trade with the stop just above here. It is scary, however, because look at these two guys. That guy is there lined up with this guy here, and you've got two highs lined up together. They make lovely resistance to price. And so very often when you've got something like that, when you've got two pieces of resistance set together, price will come up to there and just form resistance at exactly the same price, then start to look bearish after that, and then come and then break the highs, the three highs that you've got, start to look bullish, and then come to the very last set of orders inside here, and then break down altogether with all of the you've got sellers over here from the resistance. You've got resistance sellers there. And then once it's made to look bearish here with, let's say, a low and then a lower low, then it looks bearish again. So as price comes back up here, you'll have your supply traders selling, and their stops then are going to be above the resistance that's been formed here. So with the stops there, you'll also have breakout traders breaking the resistance, and that's it. You've got their orders to take price down. So you could, I suppose, use this M15 level here, or the highs off. Could, I suppose, use these, but it is dangerous. I would always rather go to the absolute outside of all pain and put the stop out there. But it is possible. That is a good level, as I say. It is fine. So you can use it, and you've just got to get your scale right. If you're on M1, absolutely. If you do get an engulf of, let me see, here is where we got broken in. The retrace is somewhere around there. If you get a break of, let's say, this level over here, you're going to be then looking for whatever's further down, and you're going to be looking to, now this is M1, so even this might be important here. That might be an important place to look for, or that might be an important place to look for. And you can say that with the break of the flag limit here, price is going to get to the next level, wherever it is, before it can actually break that one. So you can use that smaller flag limit there for this once you get the M1, or once you get the right PA and it hasn't hit its target yet. You can do that. So okay, that's good. Happy with that. Alrighty, next one. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we've just done that one. What about this one over here? Okay, what are we looking at? Hold on. Let me sit up a bit. My neck is killing me. Right. What have we got? All right, it looks like we're at a demand over here. That's fine. And then we have compression here. Okay. Stop loss. Okay, stop loss 1 aggressive. I don't like that anyway, for whatever we're doing with this. Okay, so what are we looking at? Oh, it seems that that maybe this is what has been engulfed. Maybe. Is this what we're saying has been engulfed? I think it is. Alrighty, so what have we got here? Okay, well, we've got a compression down here. Down there, all right. Now we broke into that over here. And yes, okay, well, that is an upper flag limit that we've got over there. That's fine. So then what are we looking for as a target for that? Well, this is nice in a way. It has all these supports lined up here, but it actually has this Quasimodo level there, which is good. This over here got broken down there. So that is nice. I do like that. It does look like we've got open space there. And what else is in the way? Okay, we've got these guys. That's fine. We've got, what else have we got on the chart? This is way too far down. That's none of our, oh, crap. Hold on. Boo, boo, boo. This here seems to be none of our business. Yep, absolutely none of our business. Over here. Right, well, that is our first place to look for any sort of a bounce after we have this one over here. So yes, this is the first place to look for, and it is a good target. So once again, now can we say that we're to enter in here? With me being me, I probably would have missed this trade. I would have waited for pre-compression over here. And I would have totally missed it because I love the, the really big the really big R moves. So I might not have gotten in on this. Let me see, how's this looking over here? Okay, this is in itself a good reason to get in then. We do have a left shoulder level over there. So yes, you can get in on this. You have, what have you got? Here's your risk. Okay. Okay. So your risk is quite a bit bigger than your reward there. So it's not great. But with this one, it is still a promise that it's going to get there. Now, I really don't like promises. Promises can be broken at times, and they are awful. So this one, I think I probably would have taken it knowing that it's going to go over to there. But the RR still isn't great. Here's your reward. And then your risk is nearly twice that, so it's not ideal. That's up to you. It is perfect though. It really is perfect. It is going to go up to that level over there, so maybe it's worth it. Yeah, just leave it up to you. I still say leave it at R greater than 1. So yes, this is the perfect trade that was absolutely going to work, but it didn't meet all of our requirements. It didn't meet the 1R on it. So yes, it's out, I suppose. We just don't use that one. Shame, but you know, if you set yourself rules, keep those rules. Like there's one rule that you absolutely should keep, and it's never add to losing trades. But you know, people say, okay, just one ad, just one little ad here, and then another one pops on, and another little one pops on. And whereas you first had, let's say, 30 pips of free space, now every 2 to 3 pips you're putting on a new trade, a new ad onto your trade, and every single pip that goes against you turns into hell. So, you know, don't break your rules. So, okay, beautiful trade, really, really beautiful trade. Didn't fit the money management side. So, okay, that's out. Shame. Anyway, next one. Okay, we've had this one, we've had that one. Now let's take a little peek at this one. Am I recording this, by the way? I think I am. Hold on. Yes. Okay, we've done a few charts and we've spent a long time, so it's going to be a long session, I think. Right, what are we looking at? Euro USD M5. Here is an high over there. There's its kink. Okay, that's fine. So here's a target for something. Right, so we have a high, we have a low. This was already explained, I think. Oh, okay. All right. On to the next one. Good. Last lesson. Fine. Yay. That gets us through one a bit faster. Next. Where are we? So that one's done. How's about this one? Okay. What have we? This looks a little bit messy, but maybe it can work. We have left shoulder over here, that little bit of space inside there, maybe, let me see, that's M15. Yeah, we could easily have ourselves a little base inside there with orders to take. All right. So what have we? I don't know what this black line is, unfortunately. Maybe there's something further over to the left. It seems to me that this is being explained as a new upper flag limit anyway. Now, fine. If that is a new upper flag limit, then we have an engulf of it here. Now, okay, this here is a reaction to this. It is a reaction to that, and I don't really see any price action until this guy over here is broken. So it just doesn't really work for me at all. This is an engulf because it's already in its target, and really everything inside here is in the target. Now, okay, over here we do have a lovely left shoulder that is gorgeous, and if we are looking for just some extra reasons to take a trade, we can see this low over here, there, and that ties in pretty well with this guy over here. So yes, we could be looking at this as a target, and yes, it does hit it nicely, but I don't really see it. It's not the strongest thing in the world to me. Since we're already inside this flag limit, for me there is no engulf until this or no PA until this does engulf. Certainly if we look into the M1 chart and we can find the kink on that, find the kink on this over here, then maybe we're up to something. But it looks to me that even the kink on this is this guy here. Oh, but it's not touched. All right. Maybe in the lower time frames, maybe in the M1, this did actually, this guy here actually did break the kink on the break of this guy over here, and then we do have space. So yes, okay, I can't say yes or no in this case because I just don't have the lower time frame on it. In this scale, though, for me, it is not good PA. So okay, we'll put that down as, for now, not good PA, but if you take a look at the M1, maybe you can find it with an engulf with space to the next target. Fine, okay, next one. Boop, 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 that's done there. Okay, let's have a peek at this. Oh, there is another part to this chart. Is this going to be enough to explain it? Well, let's see. We do have our level here. The level didn't get broken over here. Our MPL kink is here, and that did get broken, but that does happen. So, okay, what have we got? Right, we've got this high over here, and that has its little kink inside there. So once this gets broken, we do have PA. What else do we have? What do we say? Maybe I do need to see the rest of this chart. Hold on. Where do I see this? Where do I find it? I need to find that color somewhere. Oh, I see. No, that's the same color as used, but it's not the same thing. Is it this? Damn it, that's exactly the same chart. Okay, I don't see the precursor to that one, but what have we got? Okay, we've got a big high over here. Surely the high of that getting broken over here makes where that gets broken a little bit pretty significant. I don't really see the significance of this. Now, certainly if there's nothing else in the way, once we break that, we're going down to the next level, which is this one here. And then once we break that one, we're going down to the next level, which is that one there. So that gives us stacked zones over here. We got this. There. And then next one is this one. Okay, so we do have stacked zones there. Stacked zones so often work like compression, and once you break into them, you're going to the other side of them, you're going to the MPL. So often that happens, but we can't make a rule of it. So I really don't see good PA here at all. Certainly, once we've broken this guy over here, we do have PA, but we just didn't get a retrace to trade it. So for me, this is not something I can use, so that is a no. Okay. And then back over to library. Okay, there. Okay, what have we here? Okay. What have we got? Right. What do we see here? You can see that we've got lows formed over here, and okay, there is where we broke them, and that does make us an upper flag limit there. And yes, that gets engulfed up over here. What's our target for any of this? Well, we have to look for symmetry. We'll have to look over here. Now, what have we got? Is that the last high that we've got? If that is the last high that we've got over there, then perhaps this zone is a little bit wrong, or maybe it's a little bit right. Let's have a little peek. Somewhere inside that, actually it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect there. That's gorgeous, I think. Looks good. Okay, so that gets engulfed by this, and then the target is, well, we just look for symmetry, we look for left shoulders. Is it going to be tied in with this? Boo, 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 boo. Where are we here? Right, so we have that there. And its kink is over here. You could say that this didn't hit its target in that respect, but what about over here? I mean, you have this BS zone that was formed here. You've got the support breaking, and then price coming up through. So that's BS there. So what we've got to do is find the kink. That's M15 there. We got to find the kink on these guys here. And if that kink did get engulfed, then great, we have PA. If it didn't, we don't. And if that kink, of course, came down to this engulf over here, then the engulf hit its target. So we do need more information on that. I don't see the space that we've got here with an engulf, so I'm not loving it at all. But if there is just a little bit of space, then coming back over to here, perhaps at this level, does give us a good buy area for it. So there's our left shoulder, and we could be buying there if we had space and take price then up to there, and by extension bring it up to this kink over here, and it's good. But I don't see the space, but if you do have that space, you can take this all the time. And let me see, what else have we got? Oh, look at this. Before we even make this PA up that we've got here, it seems to me that we've engulfed down this guy over here. We've engulfed down the flag limit. So that's a signal down. So any signal up that we get, we've got to ignore. So yes, this is actually nullified by this being engulfed down there. So we don't even look for a Quasimodo to buy because we have already gotten our PA down. Certainly our PA down can bring price anywhere back up into where this is a reaction to. Absolutely it can. But that's no guarantee that it's actually going to retrace all the way. So we can't, in good conscience, take a Quasimodo trade up on this once we've already had our PA down. Just can't do it. Okay. And here, what have we got? Right. Here we got some stacked zones tied in with each other. Here we've got a low. I don't know if we've got another low lower than that anywhere else. So what else are we looking for? Okay, so you say that we've got a supply here. That's fine. And then we've got this high over here. Its kink is inside there. So what we've got is an engulfed down, which is fine. And did it hit its target is the next question, I suppose. Where is the target for it? Okay, this is what got engulfed down. A good first target is over here. That is really nice. It's a good left shoulder. It is good. Is there any reason for this to be the first target? Well, look, we've got this guy over here. That still ties in with this over here. That's there's nothing there. Here we have this compression in there. Where we broke into compression seems to be the same place as this. So this is PA. And it does have a clear target which hasn't been hit. So that's good. Yes, the R is bad, but the trade is good at the same time. It was going to come down to this kink. So that's another really, really nice one. Okay, good. Glad. You have an engulf already, that blue line. Oh, here. Okay, what have we got? Look, all right. We've got this guy here. He has a kink somewhere. Don't know exactly where. He'll have a kink somewhere. I don't know exactly where that is. You'd have to look into lower time frames and see then if you actually do have an engulf down of this kink. If you do have an engulf down of this kink, then that's really, really nice. You're already going to be looking for the left shoulder of it here. First target. You're looking for the kink on that. Well, you know, you seem to have hit it anyway. These left shoulders, very powerful things, really, really powerful things. So look out for those. This could easily have hit its target there. Is it a first engulf down? After a fashion, it is a first engulf down. It doesn't mean that you're going to fill the range, though. Really doesn't mean you're going to fill the range. But yeah, it's nice, but it is misleading. This is your Quasimodo level there. That should have bounced price over here really well and brought price back down to fill the range. It didn't. It actually went through really quickly and really easily. So what should have been strong was very weak, which makes it very strong on return. Simple. So okay, we do have our little trade in here, but it is just a little trade inside this range. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, next. Boo, 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 boo. Now we've had that one. We've just had that one, I believe. This one over here, let's see. Okay, so here is where there was a demand from the past. Okay, the demand comes down to here. Right. So maybe there was a left shoulder on it or something that makes this the supply. But regardless, we are looking at a rally-based drop here, and maybe we can find ourselves some PA from it. So what have we got? We've got this, right. And now what are we saying? We have a stop loss over there. We have our entry. Okay. So our engulf, I suppose you are saying is, right, this RS got engulfed and then these Quasimodo levels got engulfed as well. There's the kink on these Quasimodo levels, which is great. So then we're coming down to here. We're looking for some symmetry there, and we're coming down to this place to look for our first target as I see it, which is good. Now that first target is there. Remember what I said about different kinks? Bam. There's the big kink. There is a small kink, of course, in here, and that can be a great place. But here essentially is our biggest kink that we've got on it, and to be conservative, that's what we must go for. Now, so we did get our engulf of this guy down over here. Now we are looking for... Oh, what have you got inside there? Yeah, that's something of a target, I suppose. This one is nicer for me. It is a lovely left shoulder out there. This is really in the middle of things. These were the left shoulders that were the strongest. Yes, this still could be somewhere to bounce, and it did bounce it there the last time it actually got there. It worked, took out those orders that we actually have there. So in essence, it did leave us space to come down to here. This is the best target for me. How you define middle and extreme? Right. That's a good question. Extreme is here. What we've got is, now this is made afterwards. After the fact, you can see that this is extreme. Yes, it is a nice RS flip that we've got going on there, but what we've got is really strong PA. Now, maybe extreme was the wrong word for it here. We had our BS zone marked. We had our 3, 1, 2, 3 resistances made. So they should have resisted price. So then price came and actually broke that resistance and then came and burst back through again. So this was a lovely big trick in the market at a very extreme. So this can be made to be an extreme because of the BS that was formed there. Just the price action that happened. Resistance, 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 resistance breaks, and then price shoots straight back down through, taking out the stops and the breakout traders that you've got in the BS zone. So that does make this an extreme with the PA that occurred here. Over here then, we're simply looking at the progression of price down. Follow your flags as you go. There's one flag, there's another flag, there's a pole down to there, there's another flag on it there. Each of these things is important. This one over here isn't so awfully important. Yes, it was important on a lower scale, but right now it's not over here as a left shoulder. When you're looking for price coming down, you'll certainly look for the highs over here, but after you look at the highs over there, you look at the lows before it. Simple as that. So this supply worked but doesn't look good from the past. Need help to identify flag limit to use as supply. Yes, if there was no left shoulder tied in with this before, this isn't awfully strong. But usually where you do have a demand like this, it will have had a left shoulder over to the left-hand side of it. And if that ties in with this, then it gives it strength. So that's that. So we do have a trade here. It is a small trade, but it is, to me, a good trade. So, okay, next one. And let me see. Oh my golly, we're 50 minutes in and we've only got a tiny fraction of this stuff done. Okay, next. Okay, we have a kink over here, rally base drop, that's fine. We have nice PA there. You see these highs lined up before there. So this is one of those gorgeous setups where a big trick has been played in the past. I like that. I like that very, very much. It's a gorgeous place. And with trading, we do look for tricks being played where there were tricks played in the past. Simple as that. So what have we? We've come up to here. Here we've got more BS. We have these resistances formed, and then breaks over here and then comes and breaks through. So this is a really, really nice place, all right. And just from here or from here, it is a very nice first target for price. And price does so often just come in and actually take those things and works. It just bounces back down to here. It so often bounces from RS to RS, and then later on we get the decision on whether it's going to break this RS or break this RS over here. But yeah, that happens an awful lot. So what have we got? We're looking at H4. I haven't got a lower time frame on this, I believe. So we've broken this kink. That's fine. We've broken that. That's really nice. Now, what are we looking for? All right, we have... That chart is just to show the flag limit. The next chart shows the... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, do I see it here? I do. Okay. Let's go on to the next chart. Hopefully it's right beside it. Everything did get a bit messed up. We're on that one there. Okay. All right. Yes, this is nice. This really is nice. We do have ourselves a kink over there, and it seems we've engulfed it. It really seems we've engulfed it there, so that is good. And then coming back over, now we could take our trade in there if we like, or we can wait that little bit higher for another left shoulder. Looks good there. And if there's nothing in the way, if there's... If we haven't got a low somewhere in the way in the past, or if we haven't got a high somewhere in the way in the past, then we absolutely do have a gorgeous trade from this. And it has hit our level, which is great. It seems, but do look back in the past for big high level or high time frame highs and lows in the middle. If there aren't any of those there, then what we've got is a gorgeous loads of space down to the next level. This isn't exactly the target. We will simply find 1 second. We'll simply find the kink on it. I think I see it there. That would be it, and perfect target, absolutely perfect. So that's another gorgeous one to take. Okay, we have a question. How far in the past should we look for these guys? Okay, how far in the past? Right. Well, before, what we shouldn't have is something like this in the... Shoot. What we shouldn't have is something like this in the way. If these are on the other side of a swing which is cut through, then it's no good. But if they're on the right hand side of a swing, that's fine. So yes, once there's no pole in between this high or this low or this high and what we've got over here, then we have to watch out for these guys. Now, this one, here is where we've got to watch out for them because they are between us and the last pole. But here, they're on the other side of the last pole, so they're not so important at all. So if they're fresh, if they are the last piece of PA that you've got before getting to this point, breaking either above them or breaking below them, you've got to watch out. Simple as that. If they are in free space and haven't been cut through before, then they're important. Simple. So this is another great trade. Really, really nice one. Okay, so next one. Boo, 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 boo. We're there. That shows that. Oh, this is the one we've just done. Boo, boo, boo. There. Okay, that's a nice level there by the looks of it. Okay, what have we? There's a lot marked on this, and that's good. We have a big compression going on over here. Okay, here is where you're looking at trading. Is it because we have some sort of engulf down here? Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Let me see. This is the last high that I have. I don't see any other highs that we've got. Okay. Right, so the kink on that is somewhere in there. Now, there might be another high over there somewhere. Okay, so clean. Compression, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't read this. Oh, it shouldn't be so small. Okay, what have we got? Anyway, it's over here that the trade is. So it's because of PA that we've got inside here, I suppose. Let me go find that. Things hadn't jiggled themselves up so much. We've got that, and maybe this is the one. Come back. Please open up. You mean? Okay. It looks like this is the one that we're looking at. Okay, we have a question here. If you had a high to the left in the middle of compression, do you still know if you've got a high or a low in the left, then you have got to find the kink on where it breaks. Very good question. Simple answer. Very important question. Right. What have we got? Okay. For me, yes, we saw your other chart, so this means we're at a good level over here. Right, now we've got this high over here. It has a kink somewhere here. I don't know where exactly. It has a kink somewhere around here. So then breaking that kink brings us further in here, but we do have other targets like this and this over here and this over here and this over here and this over here. Lots of little targets inside there, but they are all on one big piece of PA. This whole thing seems to be one big piece of PA. It's one place where the ITs had a good laugh and a play in amongst themselves. So breaking into it can very easily bring us over to the other side of it. You can see very well this is one piece of PA that we've got going on over there. The break in does tell us that we should be looking for some sort of a completion on this. Over here we've got, oh, excuse me, got this guy over here. That's a really nice place to be looking for it to complete, but it's not always going to complete, of course, so we've got to find ourselves some price action to get us in. Now what have you got over here? Okay, you have marked this as a kink that we've got here, and then that kink gets broken and we're coming over to this Quasimodo level over here, or this left shoulder level. Is this PA for us? Oh, we've really got to check out all of these guys. Or the most important ones. Really, we should be checking in the past for what each of these engulfed. If one of these engulfed an upper flag limit, then great, it becomes a lower flag limit, and that's fine. But if it's just in the middle, it doesn't mean very much at all. Do we have PA on here? Okay, well, obviously, that's above. And this is below. Well, really, there's nothing between this and this. I see no lows. The first lows we get are over here, and then the next lows are all beyond that. So essentially, we do have space here between these two guys. And with this guy getting broken down, which is over here, we actually do have a new target to get to, which is this over here. Now the kink on it, let's see, this could be a pain in the ass. The kink on this is conservatively here. There is conservatively the kink on it. Let me go to the top of that red candle. And you know, we've got the tiniest bit of space there. It seems we do have the tiniest bit of space there, which for me is enough. I would go checking it on another feed, however, to make sure that we do have that little bit of space there. But you know, if we do have that bit of space there, then we can take it from the left shoulder level, which is there, find a kink in here, tying in with that. Of course, a better price for it is over there. We're really deep in there, so I can't see a diamond forming, which is fine. So yeah, here's the first kink to start looking for a sell down to your target area, which is here. So yeah, it's nice. I don't know how the R is on this, but it does look okay. It's a good trade once the space is there. Target hasn't been hit. Lovely. It's good. It's good. Okay, next one. Boo 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 boo. What have we here? Oh. Our level is here. Okay, our trade is over here, it seems. Yes, that's fine. Here's our level. It is a left shoulder level on this. It's a BS level. See this support, this support, this support get broken here. take it up and down through. So, okay, it's a nice little level. It's a nice kink. That's fine. So, okay, from these guys, from a level like this, even from RS or maybe from the Quasimodo level, the BS level that we've got over there, it's a good thing to do to actually bounce down to the nearest highs and then see what happens. There's so many orders still left unfilled here. This so very often gets filled up. Certainly, of course, sometimes it'll break up and then come down and take it, so you can't just touch trade these things. But if you find any reason to get in on them, then go for it. So, okay, we have this rectangle over here, which seems to be the kink of these guys over there, and that looks like it. So even very often you can find a touch trade down to this guy here without too much trouble at all. But what have we got? Right, we have a load of PA inside there. That looks like one whole piece of PA where price compressed its way up over there. Then made itself a little high over there. No lower low on this. This seems to have broken out of it. I'd like to know if this broke that. Boo, boo, boo. I don't think that broke that. If that had have broken that, then we are looking really good. But I don't think it did, so it might not be great. But then we are back up to the QM level over there. It's very, very obvious, very simple. It's got more to help it over there. You see this left shoulder that we've got just inside here before this compression that we've got there. All adds to the strength. We're pre-compression over here. We've got our left shoulder and ties in with another left shoulder here immediately before this high. It's gorgeous. Really, really nice. So if we didn't have an engulf there, then we really haven't got the PA, but we could so easily be looking for where these orders still lie over here. We could be looking for a fill of the range to this left shoulder level over here where price didn't come back and take out these orders. So it is really nice. I don't think we've got PA there, but you know what we're looking for. If we have that space, then we do have PA. I just don't see that we do have the space there, but you know, it's a small chart and maybe there was that space to come down to the next level. This is a perfect level for it because this is the old highs over here. Really, really gorgeous. Okay, next. Boo, 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 boo. How am I going to get through all of these today? I don't know. Okay, here we have a break of this low over here. In essence, this is a Quasimodo in itself, but here's the kink on it, and now we're looking at this guy over here. We're looking for a Quasimodo trade. Do we have one? Ba-ba-bum. Okay, well, first we've got to look at this level over here, because that is really the first target for any bounce down that we've got. Where is that, I wonder? Can we tell from this? That is below this guy here. You know, I think it's this. So really, essentially, for me, the first piece of PA that we would get is a break of this. Then we would be looking at this level over here is really nice. Now, you did bring, or one of you did bring up earlier that it could be just looking for symmetry over here. And that so could be the case. Absolutely, it could be the case. Symmetry to over there, we find the kink on that. The deepest retrace is down here. So essentially, the kink on that is somewhere around here. But do we get satisfactory price action here? For me, we just don't. That there is a reaction to, well, it doesn't actually look like a reaction to this. It looks like it's a break of something else. So maybe there is that little bit of space down to the kink of this guy over here. There might just be that little bit of space. Unless, of course, this and this got broken up here and it actually came up inside that candle to this level. Then, of course, we have hit our target with this. So it's not looking good. Need more information on this. Right now, I just don't see the PA. Really don't see it at all, so it's not great for me. Give us a little bit of space between your engulf and your target, and we're doing much, much better. There might be that space there, but I just don't see it. Okay, now we're on that one. Let's take a little peek in here. Okay, so here's a pretty fine level. We've got this guy here getting broken up by this and then shooting down through. So there was a nice trick played in the past there. So it's a good place to be looking for PA, absolutely. Okay. Our level is here. Now we can be looking down here for some symmetry on this. What does this line up with? Ook, excuse me. That lines up. Let me get a different kind of line there. No shadow, no anything on this. Boop, 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 boop. That seems to be above this little kink over here. So it is above that. And where is this on here? That is this, I believe. So, okay, we do have that first target just a little bit above here, somewhere around there. Boom. Is that enough to take us out of this trade? You know, I still like this trade. I still really, really like this trade. I love these guys more than I love that over there. This can be a hurdle and it can bounce price. But with this guy over here, I really, really do like it. I like this trade. Now we are going into, there's H4 over there. Perhaps we can get ourselves into lower time frame business over here. But we'll see what we've got on this scale. We got a low, we got a lower low. Actually, that there in itself has given us some PA, but that PA brings us down to this little kink over here and we've hit it. So, okay, that is target hit on this one. Over here, I'm not sure. If we do have that little bit of space, we're good to go. I think I would take this one actually, in fact, but still we have to find the kink on the break of that. And if we haven't hit that kink, I would be inclined to, it's a bit of a gamble since we have this over there. It is a bit of a gamble, but I still think I would take that gamble and come in at the Quasimodo level over here. Perhaps here's the first place to get in at, and then take the trade down and take it to this first target over there. That would be really, really nice. And it is where this breaks up. It all ties in really nicely. That's the strongest place in the area. So I do like it. Yeah, I think that's a good enough trade. Okay, ba-bam, onwards. All right, is this all a bit too messy? What have we? We've got a compression down over here. This is a supply. It is... Ooh. Okay, it has sort of a reason to be used. That over there is for that one there, this one over here. Yeah, okay, this whole thing is a kink here. But what you're looking at is something much smaller, I believe. Yeah, you're just using this supply that you've got here, this base. And then you said if a trade goes wrong, you can still exit from it. No. How do you get out of a trade if it goes... if it goes wrong? That's not in this course. That's too big. That's too long. I am not answering that here. No way. I'm trying to keep things simple. Sorry. Simple is best. This is all about good levels and finding engulfs from those good levels with a bit of space to the target. What can we find on this? Where is our trade? I don't see the trade marked here. Maybe this is your trade that you're talking about over here. You know, it's all too messy for me. I don't know what's going on with this one. I'm going to just have to leave it because it is too messy for me. I don't understand what's been trying to be said. Okay, over here. Oh, here's another one which is too confusing for me to understand. It's a few lines and kinks and stuff, and I don't get it. I really don't get this one. Yes, I don't get it. So that's my apology for that one. Okay. Here's a simple analysis. I like simple analysis. Simple analysis is good stuff. Great. So what have we got? Here we've got these highs over here. There is the kink on the break up of them. Is our trade somewhere inside here? I believe it is. So we have price coming down deep into this over here, hits the MPL of it. Oh, I see. All right, what have we got? We've got these guys over here. All these lows lined up over there. They have then formed themselves a flag limit on the break of them, and here's the high of the flag limit. That's good. Now we've broken that. All right, we have that broken. So what are we looking for a target? Well, we look to, these bottom parts are gone, that QM is gone over there, so now we look for the upside of it. The upside is here, and there is the kink, and okay, our engulf has taken this kink. So it's hit its target, so that is a trade that we cannot take. So okay, later on, what have we got? Is there something else that we've got there? The kink actually gets broken there. So yes, maybe we do have ourselves a trade then on, we've got a Quasimodo level over here. That's one. And then there's another one here. All right, so your nearest Quasimodo trade is here at this level. So over here, we can take our trade at this little kink here. And we can take ourselves up to the next level. The next level, okay, this is at the break into this compression over here. The next one, you've drawn this really nicely. It is this high over here, and it's kink over there. And it has hit it absolutely perfectly. So I don't know which one you were talking about for a trade, but this is a really nice trade. Your entry is somewhere deep inside here, and your RR is good because you are going to keep your stops underneath this guy here, and your target is up there, so you're more than 1 hour. So this is really, really nice. I like that. Very, very good. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so next one over here. Alrighty, what have we got? That's M1 over there. This is M1. Or is this the same thing? What have we got? We've got a high over here. Breaks down. What are we looking at here exactly? I think I understood what was going on here before. 16th of July, blah, 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 blah. 20th of July. Oh, these are on different times. This is the same place, is it? Can somebody explain to me what I'm looking at here? Please. I'm going to have to move on from it. Boo, 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 boo. Where should you put your stop loss? I don't know where the trade is for a start. About 2 or about 1. Alrighty. Hold on. Oh, okay. About 2 or about 1. Alrighty. What have we got? 2 and 1 are marked there. So these are completely different charts, are they? That we've got? On the last chart, okay. All right. We've got this over here. That has its kink there. That gets engulfed down there. So are you talking about some kind of a trade up here? Selling down here? No. Okay. Can you talk to me? You have QM marked. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is the lower flag limit that we've got, and we're engulfed there. So this is it. This is the Quasimodo we're talking about. Okay.
Yes. So where we should put our stop loss, because this is just a reaction at 1 and not at 2. So this is our flag limit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it is bouncing from 1 and doing a good job of bouncing from 1. So essentially, to me, I think you can have your flag or your stop loss above 1 on that one because it is a low scale thing. So yeah, it's good for me. Yeah, indeed. Now, have we not hit our target here, however? Okay, there's our high, there's our kink on it there. We simply have hit our target. So I don't see any further PA than that. So there just wasn't space there to the target, so I couldn't be in love with that at all. We got to give ourselves some space. We got to give ourselves some room to move, and I don't see any room to move in that one, unfortunately. So yes, space, space, space. We absolutely want as much space as we can possibly get. Alrighty, next one. That's there. Okay. Here we have QM1 over there. That's been bouncing nicely. Yes, it's done its thing over there. Fine, another QM1 there gets ignored down there. So yeah, in essence, you do have a kink in there. And you have then broken that up and you are looking for your further target. And what you have shown is pretty good. Above here, yes, you would be looking to there. I see nothing else in the way of that. So yes, coming to here, we do have a kink over there, and that's fine. I like that. I like that very, very much. So what is our scale here? We're on weekly there and daily down here. Okay, we have our engulf up of this. Is this the same PA? It is the same PA. Yes. Yes. So we do have the engulf up of this, and we're simply coming back down to our Quasimodo level there, over to our left shoulder, which is gorgeous, and taking it up over to there. So where is the SL? I believe the stop loss is underneath here. I think that's where you were going to put it, underneath this guy here. Just makes a lot of sense. So that is another lovely one. It has an engulf. It has a nice retrace back to a left shoulder level, and then the stop loss isn't too far away. It's certainly much closer than the target. So yes, you've got a good trade there. That's another really nice one. Okay. Boom. So I'm glad I gave you guys the extra week to find your trades, because there are some really lovely ones turning up here. Alrighty. So is this one we've seen already? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do a bit of muting here. And mute. Okay. What have we got? Left shoulder over here, that's fine. And yes, all the BS here and the breakdown through the BS and then back up again. It's a really, really nice place. So here, I think, is where you were looking for your trade, I believe. So what have we got?
Is a reaction to that kink in there, because it's aligned with Quasimodo level. It engulfs higher than this.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
PA when price return.
Actually, that's a really, really simple one. Yes, that's a very, very simple one. Yeah, indeed. Has the space. Yeah, really, really nice. And a lovely touch of this left shoulder level that we've got over here. So yeah, I like it very, very much. That's a good one. Boop, boop, boop. And over to here. Now, what have we? Okay, we got a compression going on there. That's fine. Our trade is where? Okay, our trade is back down. Our trade is inside here somewhere. Okay. So, right, we're in a perfectly okay zone. We've got a number of highs lined up over here. They got busted up and then price shot down through. So we did have a trick played here. This was resistance and resistance and resistance, and the resistance was working fine. The resistance got blown out, taking in loads of buyers to sell to the buyers and take price down even lower again.
I just marked this kink after breaking to compression. So I see the reaction at this kink, and I thought there is a
Oh, I see, I
PA,
see.
the other side of the compression, and there should be a stop loss. So in this case, there should be a loss because my stop loss should be right there, I thought.
Okay. I don't really. Let me see. Where you think you broke into the compression? Is it here? You think you broke into the compression?
Right here, because there touch this touch the MPL of this, so this is the last set of order. And after price break this, I think in lower time frame, this was the king. After breaking to this, and it aligned almost perfectly with this one.
So, okay, okay. Alrighty. Now you are forgetting all of this that you've got over here. You see this guy at your red line, you've got that and that. You've got so much up there, which is really attractive to price. Where you broke into compression, I don't see you haven't broken into compression until you break this low over here anyway. Boo, boo, boo. No. Oh, why has this stopped moving? Oh, damn it. Has my mouse just died? Oh, golly, my mouse has just died. Okay, give me 1 second. Alrighty. I must get a battery for this freaking mouse now. Why does everything pack up in the middle of a webinar? Hold on. Bear with me a second. Alrighty, you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good, good, good. All right. Now, I'm not loving where you have the break into compression there. I like this far, far more. Oh. Caps lock, no, that's not it. Where that breaks is much better for me. Really, it's much better for me. I see that, okay, you did get into this all right. And this is one little compression that you've got inside here. The MPL of that compression is right there. The kink on that is somewhere there. Somewhere there is that kink. And that really, for me, is the target for that. And with this going so high above there, way up into there, you can see that this really isn't a break into compression. Yes, it breaks into this little one over here. Essentially, if you're looking at flag limits, then it's not going to be even past here. It's going to be down past here that you'd be looking for a break into the compression. So yes, you've broken into a small one there, but your scale is that little bit off. But if you are actually, if you are trading on that scale, on that very low scale, maybe, just maybe, you actually did get what it was that you needed from this trade over here. So maybe you did get the reaction that you needed from there, and maybe it did everything that it was supposed to do.
It was an engulf, so can we think this as in a larger scale, because we have an engulf into a larger scale?
Okay, where did it engulf to? We've got this piece of PA here on break into this. We have to follow our flag limits around, unfortunately, with this one, and there's an awful lot of them inside here. Really an awful lot of them. But okay, we've got this at the bottom of that red line over there. That's an important place over there. That thing has its kink over there. bum, bum, bum. This one didn't break that kink. It's just all a reaction to the same kink. So this is a very low scale engulf of that there, which went down to there, which is more like the MPL of this guy over here, is really, really low scale stuff. Is it good enough for us? We have to check the flag limits. Let's take a little peek. We got a big one over here. Fine. And we've got one over here. Then we've got another one over here.
And here, maybe.
Ook.
This little kink.
And where?
Right here, I think.
Okay, but that one gets taken out by this. This has got a higher high than it.
Okay.
So yes, I mean, where would you go with that one exactly? You go to there. Okay, you can go to there if you like. That's something. But over here, then it goes further. You got one inside the other. Yes, for targets and whatnot, this is a perfectly legitimate left shoulder, and it worked so many times here in the past. There, and there. You know, it's done a good job. So yeah, it has some importance in there, all right. Now, is this all a much bigger scale than what we're dealing with over here? I suppose it is. So we are looking at small scale stuff. I wish that I actually had this on the charts. When is this from? This is 2016. Oh, this is a recent thing, is it? Okay. Well, then we can take a look at it, I'm sure. What pair is it? Is it, yeah. Is it Euro USD? Is it odd USD? I can't see the prices. I can't see anything on this thing. No, nothing.
Okay, just let me check in my folder because. Oh, sorry. This is
mine.
Sorry, just a second.
Oh, it's gold. Okay, this is gold, and we're looking at H1. Okay. Alrighty. Gold. Okay. M15 or something, was it?
I think so. I'm not sure.
This all looks familiar. Yes, this all looks familiar.
The compression, so.
Right. Okay. Well, looking at it like this, I see we have ourselves. I see we have ourselves compression here. I see we have ourselves a compression here. And with this, it's here that we break into the compression, and here is our important place. So that's on the M15 scale. Here are the important places. Right, and then before we get up to this level over here, at this left shoulder, we have broken back in to get there. Now with our break back in, we go to how far we advanced to how far we retraced beforehand. Okay, so yes, what you're saying is beginning to make a lot of sense. Bum, bum. Okay. So that makes for a lower flag limit there. So the target for the break of this lower flag limit is still somewhere inside here. Where is it? It's hard to see, I suppose. You could be looking at pretty deep over there. Actually, that's not very deep at all. It's possible, perhaps, that there's a kink inside there. Let's go back to the chart and see. I Actually, I don't want to put a long line. I'll put a trend line on it. I'm getting loads of messages here. Okay. Ba-bam. Now. Let's just put this thingy on here. And alrighty. And here we've got to look for the kink inside here. And M1. Where the hell are you? Zoom out. No. Alrighty. So the kink is inside there. So okay, it seems we do have space there. So yes, you're right. We do have PA to get down to that. We sure do. If I've got everything marked in the right place. Why are we back over there? I do not know why we're back over there, but I do believe that we've found the kink in the right place. So you do actually have PA on that to get down to here. Where are you going to come from? Well, you have reacted to this area over here, and you've got the whole place to deal with, though. You've really got the whole area to deal with. Now, you can always be looking for the diamond. Where does the diamond want to go on these things? This is a very obvious one in that it wants to go to this MPL over here and the kink that ties in with it. Oh, excuse me. Get on there. Hey. The hell is wrong with you? And it did actually go to there. So we did have that diamond over to the MPL. If you're trading this area at all, you're going to be looking to the extremes of it. Here is one MPL. Of course, there's deeper ones in there, but this one is really nice. This is where we broke into the compression, which is there. So it has great history on it. So yes, you did get PA down there, but the stop, I couldn't have put the stop in all conscience where you did. It's just too close. You're dealing with this whole zone here, and really your stop is going to have to be above this guy over here. Well, okay, maybe above that guy over there. That's all right. But yes, no stop inside there. It's just too close altogether. So yes, you have got PA as we just discovered, and it is pretty much on this scale. So with that, we have to have that wider stop on it. It was just too close. Really too close. So, okay, back over we go. And oh my golly, so many to go. Another fail, we say. Okay, what are we dealing with here?
Okay, here I was trying to short at this flag limit. But okay, this flag limit is from here to here. I didn't see it as important because it involved just was just an SR for flag limit 1. It didn't involve B, but still in lower scale, I thought that I was trying to short right there.
Well, I would not like to short there at all. Really, I would hate to short there, for the simple reason that yes, A has some import here. It does have some value. The kink on A is over here. There's the kink on A here. See this, it comes down here, breaks it, comes back up as far as there. There is your kink. And then what happens? We get engulfed over here. So we then have a signal telling us that we're going to be coming over to this area over here, where all these guys are. You've got this high and this high and this high and this high over here, and they're very clear targets for the engulf of this over here. So it comes and makes itself a diamond down here and then goes off up to the target. So this is PA for a long, So with it being PA for a long, you do not take a short at its left shoulder level because this is real PA, has its real target.
I thought that there was just a fake out, so just a fake out, and I will try to short.
To me, that's an engulf. That's an absolute definite engulf that we've got there, and it gives us a target over there. So yes, it gave you that little bit of PA there. It even gave you a pin bar, which everybody thinks is a bearish sign. And when you do see a pin bar like that at the left shoulder of not a fake out, but an engulf, you know that they're just going to be trying to trap sellers in there so that they can take their sells off them and buy their way up into their target over there. That's a really, really simple one. A very, very easy PA. So if you find out what all of this is a reaction to over here, you can turn this chart around and say that because of this, we now have a diamond coming up to our target over there. It's all really clear and simple, and it has its space that we so desperately love. So it's a gorgeous trade. So just be careful. Some things are fake outs and some things are engulfs. This one is an engulf. The diamond that you... Hold on, we got it. Here, the diamond that you mentioned, does the stop not get taken out? See, I don't know. I really don't know what all this is a reaction to over here. I haven't a clue. So maybe it gets taken out. Maybe it does. I don't know. But this is a reaction to perhaps that, or else it's a reaction to what this is a reaction to. Maybe the R is really bad on it. Maybe this is a really wide zone that we've got here, and maybe it's just too big altogether to actually trade. I don't know. But this is PA telling us that we're going to come over to this level here. Really simple as that. Done and dusted. Right, next one. Although if we're looking at kinks, hold on a second. Over here, where is the kink of that? All right, maybe you can say that this has been negated because the kink of that is actually there and we're already in our target. But the likelihood with these things is the price is going to go and get over to this. We've got 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits, 4 hits there, all made to look like really strong resistance to price, and each time price just came up and straight back down through and then up and down through. So it's a great trick in the past, and really it is a great target for this stuff. Okay, next. Boo, 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 boo. Quasimodo here, MPL. All right, what have we got? We got this high over here. Oh, hold on. Got this high, we have got this kink, and then we have got this weekend stuff going on. Now, if you get a situation like this where a week starts with such a gap as this, you don't know exactly what happened over the weekend, but you can go, Pippi, please, you can go if you catch it on time, you can go to xe.com or something like that, and you can actually see what PA you had over the weekend. Now, with this one here, if you saw the price actually had broken this thing over here, then you'd be looking at the left shoulder of it, wherever that is, for your next target over on this side. You'd be looking for the kink tying in with the left shoulder. Maybe this was one. It's not much of a one, though. I don't think I'd rate it. If not, then you're going to be looking at the lower side of it, and you'd be looking at QM levels like this for targets. There and there. Each of those are tied into this over here. There are orders still to be taken out over there. This is still clean, so you'd imagine the price wants to get down to there. There's no PA, though, to tell us that price has actually broken into this and wants to go to the other side. So we've got an issue with that. But as I say, if you look into xe.com or something and see that this did get broken, then we do have PA. And if it didn't hit its target, then yes, this is a gorgeous place. Maybe that's where you could start looking for your entry. Maybe that level there. It is close. Here are orders that haven't been taken yet. There's more BS here. There's resistance and resistance here. Both of those resistance get taken up to take in the orders and then get taken taken down through again. Really great place to come back to. And then that gives us more BS over here. You've got resistance here and resistance there. So it's gorgeous how easy it is to break these guys, just to take in the stops and the breakout traders into the MPL over there and come back down through. So yeah, really, really nice. But we don't know whether there's PA or not because there's a weekend gap there. So try and fill that gap wherever you can if it's at an important place. Okay, next one. Is this all the same thing? 20th of July to 21st of July. Oh, I don't have a date on this. 82 something. Oh, it's all around the same place. Okay. This is just an expansion of that we've got over there. Okay, we do have a left shoulder here. We've got a cap over there. We've got a compression here. Essentially, really, we're talking about a break into a compression here, and it has broken into it. Now, where do we want to go with that? Now, if this is a flag limit in itself, if this has broken something up, which is above this, then it gives us a couple of compressions. So we have to check our flag limits with this. Maybe that's one compression, and maybe that is another compression. But on breaking into this one, we're going to be looking at the MPL of it, which is around here. And the kink on that is, it's actually big. Now you could find a minor kink over here, which would be great, but really our conservative kink on that is this guy here. And whatever we do, whatever we engulf on the way to it, we have simply gotten ourselves into the target zone here. We've gotten to the MPL zone of it. So we really don't have PA on this. It is a shame. It really is a shame because it does look nice and it does look like we do have PA. But what have we got? What we can do is go for a flag completion on this anywhere we can. Oh, actually, you're looking at the PA that we've got over here, not the PA there. Oh, maybe we do have a trade. Okay. We're back up to our QM level over here. That's fine. We have compression over here. That's lovely. Where do we go to? We break into it. Here then is our MPL of that. If we do have space inside there, if we have space between that low and the kink that we've got over there, I don't really see whether we do or not, then we could be looking really, really good for a trade. Really, even once we get up to here, price is still going to want to come down and fill whatever orders we have left inside here, somewhere inside here, maybe there. There's still clean orders there, and price will want to come down and fill those. But eventually it just comes down and breaks through all of these compressions anyway and goes about its business. So yeah, there is a nice trade there. So next one. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Ba-ba-bam. What are we looking at? Oh, whoa. 18th of February there, 7th of July there, April there, and July there. Oh, these aren't related to each other, are they not? No, they're not. They mustn't be. Oh, maybe that's the flag limit where, oh yes, that's the flag limit you're looking at in the past, and here is where we come to it. Oh, okay. Right. So what have we? We've got left shoulder here. We've got a low over there. More left shoulders up over there. So, okay. Our kink on this one is there. And if we break that one, then we're going to the kink of this one here. Okay. Then we're going to the kink of this one here, I presume. And that's somewhere inside this candle. So I don't see that we've got PA there. I really don't see it. What have we got? We've got a break up into a compression over here, a little retrace there. Nothing really to work with. What we do have, of course, is this guy over here, We have got that left shoulder there where it broke up, and it's really attractive for price to come back to. Now I see that we have essentially hit our target with this guy here, so I don't see the trade, but you can always look for some reason to get in at this left shoulder level there, and just to complete this, go to those untaken orders. I mean, once price came down to here, it should have come up and filled those orders again. It didn't. So those orders are going to be wanted. Certainly price can actually break the low of the flag limit we are reacting to and then come and take them. So there's no guarantee that this flag is going to be filled before we actually come and break this flag limit that's there. So yeah, no PA. Okay, there is PA on this, but it hit its target, so it's no good for me. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. What have we got? All right, we've got a low over here. You've marked its kink inside there. That is fine. So once we have engulfed that, we're looking for the kink on this. I don't know. Have we broken the kink on this? I doubt we've actually broken the kink on this. But you are looking at some symmetry over here. You're looking at this and the kink is there. That is good. That is good. And I like the initiative that you've shown there. And maybe I would have even taken that trade if we're at a really good level already. So yeah, it's sort of okay. The thing is though, we do have this here and that should negate it. It should mean that we've hit our target there. But this is still good. It's broken into this compression over here. It is a nice place, but I just don't see it. I can't say that that's a trade to take because we are at our left shoulder level there. And you know, this is left shoulder. It got broken. Price came up and made a new high. Surely when price got down to this price here, or it was going to at least come back and fill this range again, but it shot right through. So this should have been important on the way down and wasn't important on the way down. It went straight through. It should then be important on the way back up, and it showed that it was important on the way back up. We should have broken the kink tying in with that before we actually looked for this for a target. The levels from the left, aren't they important? These guys over here, hold on, you go away. Okay, this is an important place, certainly. That's an important place. What else have we? This is important. So yeah, all these guys are important in their own rights.
So if price engulfed this blue level from here, it should go to another target, to here. Let's say it didn't hit the target. I mean, this is more important than this one.
In a way, it is more important than that, but you've got to understand that this is a very, very important thing that happened there. Here we had a low and a high and a lower low and a higher high, and then this low over here just got totally ignored. That is important. I would say that that is just as important as anywhere else in here. Absolutely, I'd say it's as important as anywhere else in here.
In this case, how you define PAZs?
In this case, how you define PAZs? Oh, God, that's a big question. You mean in this case, how do I define PAZs? Well, I'm just telling you what I'm looking at. And what we look for is strong PA. And this is strong PA. Trust me, believe me, you can see it yourself that this is very strong PA that we've got here. Price absolutely, once it got down to here, should have bounced back up there and absolutely didn't. It just cut right through it. Now, if you go into the lower time frames and see that it did bounce from here back up to, let's say here or here where it broke into that compression, then we've got something. But it looks to me like it broke right through and it is now very important on the way back, and see how important it was on the way back. So yes, you got to look inside. you look first at your low that you've got that you're dealing with, and then you look to the left shoulders of the low, and they're very important places, really, really important places. So you got to see what happened when we came back to those Quasimodo levels, just those left shoulder levels. If price cut right through, then you really have a very strong target for price when it comes back from the other side. You know, if something should have been important and then was shown to be unimportant, then it's going to be important again on the way back. Simple as that. So, okay, tons more to go through. Absolutely tons more to go through. Not even halfway there, and we're 2 hours in. Oh, golly. What have we? Okay, we've done this, haven't we? Yes, we've done this one. Okay. Did this earlier. Good, that's one more out of the way. Okay, we've got this flag limit over here. That's fine. It seems to be the MPL of it with this guy over here. That's good. Right, and now price gets down into this level. So here, yeah, this is lovely. This is perfect. We have this guy getting engulfed there. It is going to go then, so long as there's no high or low in the way afterwards. Let's see. There's this little guy just above that line, but we are way above that. And the next thing we've got in the way is this over here. But that is actually lining up really well with wherever the low is on this. So yes, they're in the same place. So we're good. We have an engulf of this, and we are getting to where these guys got broken down and retraced. So that's a great target there. Come back down here to around the left shoulder. There's the left shoulder. There's the kink on it. So you're hitting it at the kink. Get in at that and take it over there. That's really, really nice. Really, really lovely. And it seems to be more than 1 R on it as well. So yeah. Perfect, absolutely perfect trade. It's gorgeous. Okay, next. Alrighty, Euro USD M3. Haven't seen M3. Okay. Resistance, BS. It gets cut up and comes down. Okay. What are we dealing with? Where's our PA marked on this? Okay, so this is the level we're dealing with, okay, for whatever reason. Entry or entry there. Where's our PA? Where is our PA? Did I see where our PA is on this? Okay, is this it? Is this the low that got engulfed somewhere? Okay, if this is a flag limit, it seems that your next flag limit is down here, and you do have space to it. Now, this to me isn't explained very well. I don't see why this is a flag limit, and I don't see why this is a flag limit, but I just have to trust you that it is, I suppose, and work from there. So we do have space on the break of this down to that one over there, and we let price come back up into the zone where you've got two highs pretty much lined up like this. You can really expect those to break because they just love taking the stops beyond these things, and setting up resistance and resistance just asks to be broken and then resist price that little bit higher. Same as well for buys down at the lows. Okay, righty. We are at this. We've broken into this compression inside here. Any stops that we have, yeah, are going to be above there. That's good. That's marked nicely. Where is our PA? We're at a good level. We've got this high over here. Gets engulfed somewhere by this. Then we look. Where do we look? We look to the left side of it for its left shoulder. There's its left shoulder. Okay, hold on. Boo-boo. Okay, already whatever happens inside here has already hit its target on this. We've got a very clear left shoulder. In fact, we've got two very clear left shoulders on that. And they are think tied in there. Oh, I didn't want that. It looks to me like they have their kink here. So essentially, to me, there is no PA here until this little kink has been broken. And then we can be looking that bit further down. Then we can be looking at this level in here. Ideally, then, really, your first target is down here. But are you saying that we have now got an engulf of this? Okay, is that what you are saying? We have this guy gets engulfed up, lower flag limit here. There's an upper flag limit there that gets broken up, down, breaking this lower flag limit, and then coming to the next one. You see, I can't see what's going on here. I need a lot more information on this to see what's on the left side here, to see if we've got something to work with. Either way, this range does want to be filled. You have these left shoulders over here with price not having come down and picked them out. So there is a chance of filling this range from around here. There's a very strong chance of filling this range, but really I'd like to see this guy get broken down and then retrace back up in. I'd actually like to see it retrace back up as far as over here for a diamond entry and then take it down to that level down there to fill that range. So yeah, I don't see I see PA, but I see it's hit its target, so it isn't ideal. Okay. Boo boo, boo boo boo. All right. What are we dealing with here? Is this the same stuff? Different charts? We've got the MPL of this over here. We've got that there. This is a lower flag. We've got a lower flag limit here, and the next one is there. So if we do have a little bit of space in here, then great. So long as this guy, look, so long as this guy didn't go as far as that engulf over there, then we are looking good. So this is nice. Yeah. Yep, indeed. We just got to double check where this got broken up, how far it went before it retraced. If there is that bit of space, we can take this trade and it's really nice. Here's an obvious place to take the trade from. And it's good, down into there. So is this the same thing? This... I don't know if this is the same stuff. 112.10, 112. Oh, it is around the same place. All right. So we're dealing with the same trade there, I believe. Are we? Or are we looking at a different one again? Compression over here. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, we've engulfed this guy over here, but here is the target for any sort of a break of that guy, and we seem to be at it already. So I don't see a trade there. It's just at its target. Okay, next. Can you manage in a trade in a way to obtain a 10-to-1 by waiting for PA? Absolutely you can. Really, absolutely you can. If you get yourself if you get yourself high time frame PA and then get yourself on the retrace low time frame PA, really good stuff, you can actually keep yourself working on that low time frame stop loss and go for the high time frame target. You do have to watch it all the way, however, because price can always at some time come to your stop loss for the HTF trade, so you really have to watch it and manage it. But you absolutely can wait for the lower time frame PA at the, or actually no, if you've had the higher time frame PA, you can get in at the MPL on retrace, and you can keep that low stop on the low time frame once you actually have your PA in the lower time frame. I hope you get me. Yes, so you don't have to wait for the lower time frame PA to get in. You get in at the touch trade on the retrace, but once you actually have your low time frame PA sorted, you know that you're on a winner. You know that price isn't going to come back and take out your high stop loss. So you can make it work that way. Right. Is this something that we have just solved, or are we looking for more? Okay. We're at this level over here. That's fine. here we have BS, that's fine. What have we got? We've got this high. Okay, we're up to here. What have we engulfed exactly? Okay, we've engulfed into this compression here, and we've come past that compression. Now, what are we looking at? We're looking at this guy over here. Boo, 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 boo. Over here. Okay, well, he's got a massive kink in there. Essentially, there's, oh crap. Essentially, on this scale, there is no PA until this guy over here breaks. Really none. But in a lower time frame, can we have something? Right, this is there. Okay, this got broken up by that guy over there, made a low over there. There is some PA inside there to bring us to the MPL of that, but it's not what we're dealing with here. Really, no, you've got to break this to have any sort of PA on this scale. So, okay, that's not good for me. Okay, right. This guy over here, he's a nice BS level. Okay, that's fine. Price comes and breaks him up here and makes... So it makes a lower flag limit there. That's fine. Then what are we looking at? We're looking at this guy over here as a target for that. That's somewhere inside this candle, so we've actually broken that target, I believe. That's nice. So we actually have really good PA here. And then we are looking at over here for another target, and that then unfortunately brings us to here, and that's kind of the end of the road for this, because we're in a good target zone there with the engulf of that. So it's not great. Yeah, that kind of stops the trade for us. But it is a nice range that we've got going on in here. These guys, these orders didn't get picked up. So if you're the gambling type of person, this MPL over here is a great place to actually take a trade from. That's M5 there. If you can find any M1 reasons to stay or to get in this trade and stay in this trade, then do it and get yourself all the way down to this MPL over here, which just hasn't been picked up. And ideally beyond that, we've got this one over here as well, and that one doesn't seem to have been picked up either. So we do have some great targets far away on this. I just don't on this scale see the PA. Maybe where we broke into this compression here, but then again, oh yes, we did break into this compression that's here, and we did actually go beyond the end of that compression there. So in essence, we do have a first engulf. It'd be on the M1 scale, however, but it can help bring us all the way down to the target. In this scale, though, I don't see the PA. In lower scale, I think I do. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Right, what have we? Okay, M5 there, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. What we see here is this area here. Right. So they're both pretty much the same thing. Here we have compression getting broken up into. It went to the other side of the compression through BS and then came down. So a nice trick was played there. So it is a nice place to look for a trade. Right. What have we got? Now you say you've got an entry over there. Why have you got an entry over there? Because you came down to here. Look, you broke into this compression here, and it seems to me like you want to get... Oh, this high is in the way. All right. So you're actually at this guy over here. So I don't see that you have PA. I really don't see that you have PA there. Breaking into this compression here is good. It gets you to the other side of the compression, which is right here. That's your MPL on that, which is terribly close. Really terribly close. There. And your kink on that seems then to be around this level. It seems to me that you've hit it already. So, okay, it's nicely observed. Oh, Is there a rule how close price can get? Not really, not really. Now, you can add confusion to yourself by getting a number of different feeds, because a number of different feeds will have different prices. And if you want to be, sorry, excuse me. If you want to be absolutely certain of perfect trades every time, you should get these different feeds. And if one of the feeds says that you've hit your target, then you disqualify yourself from the trade, or disqualify the trade. But if none of them do, you're looking pretty strong, and it doesn't matter how close you get. If you don't touch it, you haven't touched it, and you still have a trade. So, okay, next one. Come on. Okay, we're in this kink over here. Presumably there is a left shoulder level to it somewhere. Why have I got this there? Okay. Where is our PA on this? Do I see PA on this? Target is there. Why is the target there? You see, I don't see PA on this at all. I see that it's a lovely place. I see that this should have easily come up to the MPL of that over there, but didn't. So yeah, that's a little something. But there's no reason, I think, or there's no definite way of saying price was absolutely going to come down to here. No, I just don't see it. I don't see the PA on that one at all. That one for me, I think, is one to leave. It's lovely, however, there are unfilled orders here, there are unfilled orders here, and it does want to get filled, but you know, it could go up any height at all before it does fill that. There is a lower low, just a pip, I think. Okay, so this gets engulfed by that. Right, so what's its target? You have skipped this whole thing as a target. You've skipped all of this as a target, whereas these guys both seem to be reacting to that. You've skipped that, and you've moved straight on to maybe this over here. I don't know what you've skipped onto, but you know, both of these guys seem to be a reaction to this over here, and an engulf of one of them doesn't really make a difference until you've actually engulfed what they're a reaction to. Now, maybe you're seeing something over here. Boo. We've got that. No, I really don't see it. I don't see any PA there. All I see is that there's a set of orders inside here which haven't been filled up, and they would like to be filled up at some time. But I don't see the PA for the trade, so it's not one I'm going to take. Right. Okay. So here we have a flag limit. Is this the kink from it? I don't know. There's another one. What are we dealing with there? Okay. It seems to me that we've got this guy here, which is the kink on the break of these two guys. He's pretty important. So he breaks down, and then price wants to get to the next target. Here's one. Here's another. Ooh. To me, excuse me, we're just right on target with this one, and I can't love it. I really can't love it. There's no space with this one at all. So it's in a nice place, I'm sure, and it does look good. It is a first engulf, and we do, if drinks, oh yeah, true, thank you. Yeah, good time to have a drink. Right then. This is an engulf into this space. Yes, it'd be nice to go to that one, but this guy is in the way, and he is important. So it's kind of a gamble taking that trade. It really is kind of a gamble. What with him being here, I'd have to be concerned about him. So yes, there is space there, and so often it does fill up. But I hate that he's there. Really hate that he's there, and it kind of ruins it for me. Give yourself some space on these things. Okay, is this something that we've seen before? All right. Flag limit, we engulfed off. Boo, 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 boo. Which way is our trade on this thing? Okay. So we are reacting from this. Here we have our low, so there is our upper flag limit. Now that breaks up into there. Now I see it. I love this one actually. I really, really love this one. This is gorgeous. It looks pretty clear to me. Maybe I'll prove that wrong, but we'll see. Okay, so here we have an upper flag limit, then we come up there, and now we're back down to here. The kink of that is somewhere here, so it's a great place to take a trade. So we do have an entry at this level here. That's good. Now, where do we go for a target? Ostensibly, we have a big compression over here. Oh, crap. Oh, I mean, bum. Boo, 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 boo. This is a really nice compression that we've got going on over there. And we break into it over here, I believe. This seems to be where we break into it. So it looks really good for me to actually come from this left shoulder level over here. Now I would have missed this because I would have waited for the deepest possible retrace. I don't mind missing these things. I'd much rather have high R on these trades. But you can take it from that kink and bring yourself back up to this level and see what happens. See if we can actually get to the very beginning of this over here or get to the MPL of the other side of it, which we actually got to. So yeah, it's a really, really nice trade. First target, of course, is here. That is it. But by extension, we can be getting over to this side as well. So yeah, really lovely. Boo, 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 boo. All right, here is what we're reacting from. Here is the kink after the break of these lows. That's great. After that, then, really, the first thing I see in my mind is over here. That's the first thing that I see. All right. Now the kink for that, of course. Actually, hang on a second. Boop, 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 boop. Have we now gotten ourselves some PA here? This brings us back up. No. Sorry, no. I was just daydreaming there. Okay. So we have a breakup of this guy here. What is the target? Well, we've got this sort of little compression there. Is that something special? I wish our drawer on this had put in the target that he wants on it. I can't really see the target on this here. This is a reaction to that kink. That goes over to there, I suppose. And they're both inside the same place. I do like this though. I really, really like this level, and I would love for price to get to that level. Oh, this is on gold actually. Did it do that, I wonder? Gold 21st of July around 1322. This is gold. Around 1322. What are we dealing with? And there. Will I be able to find this? 25th of July, I think that is too. Or we're looking at there. 1333, 75, 1321, 69. Okay, we're there. We actually didn't. We came down through. Okay, right. So everything that we've got is everything that happened. Alrighty. So, okay. Now, I'm not sure where the target on this is. I'm really not sure where the target is on this. We're both we're really inside the same target anyway. This is a reaction to that kink there. This is also a reaction to that kink there. That one there seems like it might have broken it all right. But it's hard to know. It's all inside this one candle here. Is this one a valid target? On some scale it is. On this scale, I'm not sure that it is. I don't think it is on this scale. But on another one, yeah, I'm sure it's pretty good. It is a place where price would want to bounce anyway, and a place where price would want to bounce is what you would consider a target. So yes, there is for me no real PA in this, in that the next target I have for it has to be inside this. If you can find something in much lower time frame, that's great, go with it. But for here, I don't. I see that on breaking this, we are simply coming up to the same kink that it's inside, so it's not giving us PA. So that's out for that one. Okay, what have we got? We've got compression here, fine, which is this lot here. Oh, actually, that's a bit further off. We're looking at this here. Our engulf is there. Okay, is this really an engulf though? I don't know that this is an engulf. Okay, we're on the 1 minute here. This here, the high of this, didn't seem to break that over there, so this can't even be a flag limit there. But let's say there was a Quasimodo level over there. There was a left shoulder, and this is the kink tied in with it. Then on breaking this over here, we do have good reason to get down to the next level. Obviously, it's right there, but we have this guy over here, which is even more obvious there. That's a good first target for it. Really is a good first target. Now, even with this over here, we have engulfed this guy, which is fine if it is a Quasimodo level or if it is a left shoulder kink. Then we do have a good enough engulf of it there. Get in at your QM level. Bring price down to here at least. And that is good. I do like that one. There is even more obvious. So if you have the nuts for it, just stay in and bring it down to there. So it's really nice. And of course, pre-compression there is a great final target for it altogether. So that's really, really good. Okay. Now onto the black one. Okay, so we have, I think we've done this before, haven't we? All right, we've got this. It is an interesting place. There's the kink tying in with it. So what have we got? We've got this little level over here, this pink line, just there at the high of that. Okay, that seems to be that, and that gets engulfed down, and the kink of it gets engulfed down, which is nice. So then we're going to the next levels beyond, which is down here, which ties in as the kink of these highs over here. So that's really nice. That is a good one. That's a very, very good one. And this doesn't get broken down then before price comes up over to here. It would have been nice to break it down before price got up over to there, because then we could, excuse me, so okay, next. Okay, so what have we got? We got the H1 chart here. We've got this kink broken down here. Its QM level is over there, and that's already been broken. Then we're looking at down around here then for it, since the QM level has been taken out. So this is our target here, there. The kink on that is here. So yes, you've made a really, really nice analysis of this one over here. So we have our engulf down, Quasimodo entry, perfect over there, gorgeous target over there. Stop perfectly placed above the zone. So yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. That's a great one. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, flag limit in there, first target. Okay, this is nice and simple. You've just got to be sure of where your, of where your kink is on this one. If your kink is there, great, but your kink can be anywhere inside this candle. It could have come up all the way to there and down all the way and then back up again. So just be careful of where your kink is. If the kink is down here, then it's great. You've got yourself a lovely QM trade on this. Gorgeous PA, good level, everything perfect about it. Great. Okay, what have we got? This guy over here, so we're at a good level. Oh, this guy gets engulfed down. Does it engulf down? Yes, it does. That's nice. So, okay. Your target 1 on this has been taken out. Target 2, I don't know why your target 2 is here. Perhaps there is a nice Quasimodo level or a nice left shoulder level on this over here that works in with. I don't know. But we do have PA coming down on this from the break of that guy there. So it is nice. It goes down to the next level. I just can't tell you for sure that this is the level because I don't know. You've got it tying in with this. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So it's good. Good. Okay, next one. Bum, bum, bum. My mic is muted. No, no, my mic should be fine. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, hold on. Your mic is muted. This was the reference chart for the previous. Oh, okay, gotcha. You can hear me now anyway, can't you, peeps? Yeah, okay, good. There's nothing I could do about a muted mic when it's not muted. Okay. Right then, over here. Oh, okay, first, straight off, I don't know if I like this at all. We've got a higher time frame flag limit over there. We're engulfing this guy down. This guy ties in with these guys somewhat. Okay. Yeah. Following the same chart above, I tried to find entries closer to the pink flag limit. Okay. Let's have a little peek. Okay. Here's one place to look. Granted, his kink is all of this guy here, which is massive, but there may be a little one inside here. Oh, sorry. Maybe a smaller one. Somewhere there, maybe. Now we've got these guys. Ba-bum, ba-bum-bum. Okay, if you have found out that the kink from these guys is that there and that's been broken, then you do have an engulf. But you're going to have to go into the lower time frames here just to check because the break of these guys could have been up inside that candle and then down anywhere inside there, and we might not have an engulf at all. So do check that out. Now, okay. You're looking for a trade up around here to see what you can get. What have we? We have this guy gets, okay, does it break support? I don't know that breaks support at all. We've got that, you've got to bring it straight along. The kink on that is somewhere inside here, and I don't think that kink has been broken at all, so I don't have an entry there at all. So that one doesn't work for me. Okay, next one. Okay, do we trade purely from LS kinks? Is there a base, or is the also hard-based rules, or are there also hard-based rules to find left shoulders? Not really, no. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We can't think of a rule for these guys at all, except that they work and price bounces between them an awful lot. It just loves left shoulders and it loves to bounce around from left shoulders. If you simply spend a day drawing left shoulders with price passing through them, especially ones where you got something like a left shoulder like this, and then price goes and breaks it up and then comes and shoots right down through. Those are the left shoulders which are most important because there's a big trick played there, same as a left shoulder here. The left shoulders where a trick has been played, absolutely. They are so very important because, once you break a low, price should be going down, but instead of going down, it actually comes and makes a higher high over here. So it's a mad trick. So yes, left shoulders are where tricks get played, and we always look for trades at places where tricks have been played in the past, and we look for tricks being played right now at the places or coming into where tricks were played in the past. There is where we find our best trades. So yes, left shoulders are awfully important. RS is very important as well. You can't forget that RS is extremely important. And even just, let's say this is an RS, we've got to find the kink. Damn it. You got to find the kink on that. That is not anything to do with the left shoulder in itself. It is RS and it is its kink, and it can be very powerful. So no, everything isn't left shoulders, but left shoulders are a massive part of analysis. As well as that, where you've got RS, if the kink on it is very deep, all the better. Let's say this got broken down to this point and then retraced all the way up to that point, then RS can start anywhere from here and go anywhere to there. Neither of those look like RS is getting hit. One of them looks like RS isn't getting hit and the other one looks like it's broken, but both of them can be RS trades. So yes, left shoulder, phenomenally important. RS, very important. Great stuff can happen at both. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. M30, M1. Here's our level. All right. We got different colors and stuff going on there, but we're at the same price, I believe. 99, blah, blah, blah. We are at the same price. Okay, what are you saying to me here? You've got a left shoulder level over there, and you're looking for a trade inside here. Okay. Right. So yes, left shoulder there, its kink is somewhere around there. Breaking that brings us down to here. Oh, I see where you're talking about. And yes, it is pretty clean and clear. That is very nice how you've done that. Very easy. We've got our engulf down there. Now, is this thing in the way of it? Let's see. It isn't in the way of it, I believe, because your left shoulder level is right here. Same as for that one as well. So both of those left shoulders seem to be inside this kink, which got itself engulfed down there. So it brings us down to the next place, next obvious place. Really? Here's an obvious place. That's very far away. What else do we have? That's much further than there. So this is the first one. And really, I'd like price to go a lot deeper as well and pick up the last orders which are inside here, I believe. But that remains to be seen. Here, it's a conservative trade, and it's very good, and it's beautiful, and it's done a great job. So yeah, that's gorgeous. Alrighty. So here we have the kink on the low of that. All right, price has come up to it, so I don't see any PA. I just see that price is between here. Okay. So you're looking at price coming up to here. What did it do? Okay. Okay, what did it do? All right, so wherever this kink is, it's somewhere inside this candle. The low of it is here, which is great. Somewhere inside there is the lower flag limit. Right. So that got engulfed here. Now we're looking at whatever left shoulders we've got over here. I don't know what we've got over there. I can't exactly find the target. Oh, come back here, keyboard. Come back. Right. From that, maybe our targets are here. The left shoulder over there. Oh. There are targets on there, and they're pretty gorgeous. And you can so easily expect to bounce on these. Now, I don't have enough information. Let me see. Is the FTR break of high and flag limit break? Let me just open that up and see what you said. Is FTR break of high and FL break of SR level? No, they're both the same thing. FTR, FL, they're both the same thing. They are both where you have broken something important and you retrace a little bit and then you carry on. So yeah, FL equals FTR, FTR equals FL. Simple as that, no two ways about it. Okay, hold on. Alrighty. So what are we dealing with here? We do have an engulf of this guy over here, and we do have a nice retrace in there. Here's your last clean set of orders, I think. Oh, there is a clean set in there as well. If you wanted to wait that far and miss a trade, you could have done that. Now, okay, a very clean target is over here. It is gorgeous. At this level, find the kink on that. I don't know exactly where that is. However, here I need a little bit more information. If that's the daily on there, really, can that space be just all of this between? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. So I don't know what price that is. 131.79-ish. Ba-ba-bum. Here's 131.79. 131.70. How can that be right? Okay, I'm getting mixed up between these two charts here. Give me a moment. But we do have an engulf of this. Then we do look for the left shoulder of it. I don't know where that is. On extension, after we break the left shoulder part, we will be looking for perhaps where we broke in over here. So there's the MPL that over there. That's a good one. And then other ones inside here. There's another one over there. I just need some more information on these guys, but these are gorgeous places to go to. Absolutely beautiful places to go to. So yeah, gorgeous. That's a lovely, lovely trade inside there. Now, next one. Boo, 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 boo. H4 there, M something there. Where is it that we are looking at taking this trade? Is it over here? This one here? I think it's this one here, is it? 107, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, it's over there. And this is where you're looking at. Oh, I see. Are you telling me that there is an engulf here? And there's the retrace, and there's the target down there? Oh, I don't know what you're telling me here exactly. Let's see. Okay, we're up at this level. And now we have this guy here. He makes a lower flag limit here. He goes up through into the compression over there, does his thing. Then we get an engulf down here from that. Okay. So let's just see. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so there is an important target for all of this. And here. Okay. Oh, hold on. Where is the deepest retrace on this? Now, this is an important one, I suppose, in that we've got to find the kink properly on this one. it seems to me that the deepest retrace is this red candle here. So then our kink on that is from there, the bottom of the red candle, and it seems like we don't have then PA. We don't have an engulf down on this, which sucks, but it just takes us out of the trade. So yes, no trade there, but it is really nice place to complete your flag from. Anyway, this left shoulder here, surely down to pre-compression over here would be great. If you have an engulf there, or the target, where is the target for that? Well, you're going to be looking at the kinks here. You're going to be looking at this, and the kink tying in with that one is the same as the kink tying in with this one, because it is this here. So really, you're on top of your target, whatever you do there. So it's not ideal at all. You need to have some space to make these things work. Okay, next one. Okay. We got a low over here. There's its kink over there. Presumably that gets engulfed up. There's not really enough information here to tell me what everything is here, why this here isn't a target. I need to know why this isn't a target. Yeah, there's not enough information on this one. I'm afraid I can't work with it. Right. All right. So what have we got here? A nice big chart. Let's make it a little bit smaller. No. It's just too big for me to play with. All right. Now what have we? Let's take a look. I'll read that now in a moment. We've got this guy. We've got this guy. We've got this guy. Okay, that's the largest scale that we've got here. Right, so we got this guy over here. He has this little kink inside there. He didn't get engulfed there. He did get engulfed over there. The target region is this one, of course. So here we've got all this. That's fine. Let me work this out. Got all this stuff going on over there. Then that brings us to there. Okay. If I was to engulf this, I would simply be looking at, now we know we're inside our target anyway, on the big scale that we've got here, but I would be looking to this guy here, the left shoulder of this. So I really don't see that we've got great PA here at all. Sure, it's nice to think that we're going to get all the way through this zone over here, but there's nothing to tell us that we're at the kink of this over here. And I don't expect any more than that. Boo-boo. So that one for me is, it's nice, but it's not good. It just doesn't work. It's not something that I could say price is absolutely, definitely going to go any particular place at all. So yeah, I can't prove that it's going to go. Okay, what am I missing? If we always wait for price to get to the MPL, how many trades do we miss? Quite a few, really quite a few. But I do absolutely adore the absolute MPL trades. They are just the best. I know it's the best RR, but I would love missing a ton of good trades. I see, wouldn't love it. Yes, indeed. Good trades are good trades. If you get pure PA, if you get space to your target, then, take it. But I just love the perfect trades. For any pair, on a 1 minute, 5 minute chart, how many QMs can we expect to find? Oh, crikey. It's like saying I don't know anything about football. I really don't know anything about football, but it's like saying how many times in the next match or in the next month are Manchester United going to use a certain move. You don't know. Really don't know. They pull different playbooks or different plays out from the playbook all the time, and they use them regularly, but they don't use them exclusively. So right now they could be using QMs and DMs, or right now they could be using just QMs. Next week it could be all DMs. Next time then it is compression trades. There's I can't give a percentage. You'd have to go through it yourself, through all of the charts that there are in every single time frame that there is, and find them out and do your statistics that way. That's not something I'm interested in, though. All I want to do is find and engulf with space to the target. That's all I want to do, and I don't care if there's 20 a day or if there's 3 a month. I don't care. It's all good. However many they are, they make money. They simply make money. And with compounding the way it is, making money is all we need to do. Just keep winning. Simple as that. Now, next. Nope, that's not it. All right, this is going to be too confusing for me. I believe we're at a certain level. Okay, we're at this kink over here. I don't see that we've engulfed anything, so this one doesn't say anything really to me. I don't see it. What are we engulfing? I don't know what we're engulfing. I don't know what our PA is anywhere here. So that's a no-go for me. I can't do anything with that trade at all because I don't understand it. Yeah, okay. That lets us skip quickly on to the next one. Yay. All right. So we've got a flagged limit here. That's fine. Here we've got an high where we're breaking into that. Okay. Here we've got our next high over there lining up with this. The kink is somewhere inside there. Once we break the kink, we are then looking for the QM level on it. Here's one. What have I done? Wrong button. Boo. A white line. Yes, white lines are very good. Yes. Okay, so then we're looking at that after we've broken. The kink of that seems to be here. And we have simply broken into that and gone to our next target, so it doesn't do anything for us there. We need the space. We absolutely need the space, and that one just doesn't have it. So yeah, it can't work for me. Right. Okay, we're at the MPL of this guy over here. We've got compression on the way, which is a nice approach sign, all right. Now, what are we dealing with here? Boo. Is this the same thing? Aussie daily, right? Oh, you're looking at this MPL over. No, what are you looking at? That's 76.60 something. Okay, so you're looking at this line over here, the MPL of this guy. All right, okay. So what are you doing with this exactly? You've broken into this compression over here. You've gone to the other side of it. All right. Now you're down into this level over here. This is we've got that. Our biggest kink on that is here. That's our biggest kink on that, and our littlest kink is somewhere around here, inside that. So whatever you've just marked, we are at our target anyway, so there's no space with this. Now, okay, once you broke in there, you did have a trade to bring you to there, but that's all you get. Certainly it broke down through, and then this place here is a great place for it to actually go to, but I don't see a place to get in on that trade at all, so it doesn't work for me. Okay, next one. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we are reacting to this. We have an high upon the break of these guys. That's all right. And now we just look left and see what we got. We've got this. Okay, then we've got this. You see, we are hitting our targets as we go. So I don't see it here. That's a higher high, but it goes to this guy over here. If it were to have broken, let's say, the kink of this. If it were to have broken the kink of that, then sure, we would be looking at a target, which is the kink of these guys over here. But that's a big if. We just don't have it. I don't see it. It didn't, to me, it couldn't have broken the kink on there. So this has hit its target as it's gone. If it had broken that target, then we've got the next one over there, which is fine. We have room to go. But there's no room to play on this one, so it's not a trade I could take. Okay. Oh my golly, we've been at it for 2 hours 45. Zone the price is reacting to, stop above. We've broken down here. I presume we're already... Is this one that we've dealt with already? This is one we've dealt with already with that weekend gap, I think. I like your target over there. Maybe there's another one over... Maybe there's another one over here, however. I need a little bit more history on it. So yeah, I can't really tell what's going on. I do need some more history on that, so I can't work that one out. Okay. On a separate but related note, my eyes have been opened. Yes, do this a lot. Work out your left shoulders on everything and just watch price bounce off them. You'll just start seeing price like I do, like it's bouncing around on a pinball machine table thing. You'll always see what's in the way for it to bounce from, and then how it bounces from there tells you then where it's going to go to next. It really is simple. So do this stuff, do exercises like this, mark in your left shoulder levels, and that'll train you to spot left shoulders in the future, and it'll also give you an awful lot of confidence to be trading left shoulders as you see that they bounce so bloody much. Okay, next. Okay, I'm going to try and get through as many of these as I can. It is engulfed to low, but that isn't enough. Okay, what have we got? We got all this going on over here. We're breaking in somewhere here. We're either breaking in. See, I'm trying to be quick here, and being quick often makes me make mistakes. We could be breaking in on this one here. No, we could be breaking in on this one here. Either way, this is a reaction to both of those. So we've got that. It is a target. If this is your lower low, it's already hitting its target. So the answer is yes, and we do not have a trade. Now, certainly we can have a flag completion trade. These orders here did not get picked up. So I would love to see this BS just get taken out a little bit over to the MPL over there and then come and take these orders. And that's exactly what happens all the time. So yeah, that's a good one. Okay, it's not a tradable thingy, but for flag completion, it's a perfect setup that they made. Let me see. Higher high. We've got this over here. So already... Yes, Pip. Already we're at our target with this, so it's no good for us. We can't use that. RR is less than 1, so I would pass, but the example displays the other concepts. We've got our high, we've got our higher high over here. Oh, and that engulfs this guy over here. So maybe our target is there. I would be looking for whatever is over on this side. However, I'd be looking for a left shoulder on that, and that would be my best target on it. So yeah, I see where you're coming from anyway, and that's good stuff. Okay. Hey Pip, are you protecting me? Good boy. You look after me, because yeah, I'm only delicate. Good boy. Okay, we've done this. yes, we've done this. If we haven't done this exact one, we've done one pretty much exactly like it. So I think I'm going back on myself here somehow. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, low, lower, low, high, higher, high. Target is up there. You see, we're right at this target anyway, so I don't see that we've got any space to work with on this, so I'm not loving that. We need that little bit of space on these things. Okay. Haven't we just done that? Low, low, higher, high, that goes over there. Maybe we do have that little bit of space on this one. This is the kink from that left shoulder there. Is it the kink from this left shoulder here? Maybe it is. Don't know exactly. Let's have a little peek. This probably won't tell me enough. Okay, that. Now, maybe this retraced up inside this candle there. Maybe. I don't know. If it didn't, then our kink is right there, and we do have ourselves an engulf up here, and we can take a trade from down there. I would start looking at the upside of this. I'd start looking at things like this for the target and find the kink of it, and unfortunately the kink is right here. So yes, this is not a good trade to take because we're already at our target for that one over there. So yeah, that sucks. It was looking good for a while, but then the target got in the way, as happens so often. This is a potential diamond in progress. Okay, we've got this MPL over there, and we might be reacting from it, or we might be going through. Euro USD M15. There's the low. So the RS kink is around there. We've got a left shoulder kink somewhere here, so we got to be careful with that left shoulder kink. That's going to be the first target. So I don't know what your first target is on that, but it's going to be, for me, it's going to be wherever this comes up over here and kinks. So we might well be at that target already. Just check it out and see if it's touched the kink or not. I presume it has. Okay, back we go. Okay. So we break approaching flag limit, but next flag limit straight away, so no trade on this scale, okay? We break the second flag limit up, but just fail to hit next, so we can trade on RT. Okay, there's your target, and you're saying you haven't yet touched the target there, so you're close, okay? So you're talking about trading it from perhaps back here. Okay, right, and you can take it. If you do have that space, this looks like, oh, that's H4, so maybe there's a bit more space than it actually looks like. Then, okay, if you do have a few pips to go, come back to the MPL over here, or see if there is even a diamond level to be gotten to. You know how to find the diamond level. If there's that, wait for that and go and take a trade through that space. Fine. Boo. Okay, need another drink. Right. Oh, I think this is what you're talking about. Yes, you do have that little bit of space there. All right. And then you've even found PA there to get in on, back down at the bottom. Lovely. You've done fine. That's a really good trade. Lovely. Boo, boo, boo. Right. We've dealt with this one already. Yes, we have. Okay. Here we broke. I did this one already, didn't I? I did do this one already. Yeah. Yes. Don't have to deal with this one. Good. We're plowing through them. All right. We got a previous high. We got SR flip over there. We haven't touched it. Maybe you didn't just mark the zone right. It may be a good area to trade from. Okay. Q1 trade is 13.11. 113.11. I don't know what you're telling me there. We don't seem to be at 113.11. So okay, yeah. I don't know what you're saying. Maybe this is something for the future. That's the RR on the QM and DM. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I should have known that. Right. What are we looking at here? We're at the area. We've got a QM cell here. I don't know what exactly we've engulfed here. I really don't know what we've engulfed here. Maybe I'm getting tired. Maybe I don't understand what's going on, but I don't read that PA. Does anybody else read that PA? No. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to let that one go. Excuse me. Right, next. Yes, Pip, I'm coughing my lungs up. I really am. I got my first cold in ages. Right. Okay, the stop loss is not visible on this chart, but R equals 1. Okay. Right. We have this kink here broken up into there. Right. Now. Oh, okay. Good. It looked a bit familiar. Right, we've got this level over here. We got the MPL. We're compressing up into it. That's really nice. Now we do break down into the first little bit of this. Now this is a reaction to that. That one there gets engulfed. So we do have ourselves a bit of a trade. We do have a bit of a trade here. We have got ourselves an engulf in this. What are we looking at with it? Now, okay, as we've come from there, we would look for this guy and the kink. So I think we're going to have to look for a lower time frame trade on this one because the kink of this is here. So essentially, any PA that we get inside here doesn't promise anything more than this guy over here. Now we do get the engulf inside there, and then we will look over here. Oh, sorry. Then we'll look over here for its kink. So whatever we get there again, any break of this is already in its target. So that really sucks, but that's just the way it is. We're very often inside our target as we go. But perhaps we could have on here gone into a much lower time frame altogether and taken a trade, but I don't see it here. On this scale, everything has hit its target along the way. It's lovely how all this compression worked here. Maybe we should think that once we've broken into this over here, that it's going to get all the way down there, and it's a good gamble to take. It's not absolutely foolproof that it's going to go through there, but you've gotten all of this compressed up into there, so breaking into this compression can be good. Flag limit wise though, it's not great, but there is a great chance that you're going to get down to the MPL of this. No PA though, but just from breaking into this set of H-hays and or higher highs and higher lows, such a stack there. Once you break in, you think you're going to the other side, and that can be a good thing. Okay. If on a side, how many trades the Academy graduates take a week on average? You see, I don't know. We have lost so many of the Academy graduates, and I don't even know how they're getting on. I'm going to be sending out a questionnaire to everybody, seeing how they're getting on. I know that we've got full-time traders, people that trade for a living from what they've learned, and then we've got other people who don't. Now I want to see who's who, so I will be sending out a questionnaire soon to find out how everybody's getting on, because unfortunately it's human nature that once your teacher has taught you something and you know it inside out, you're not going to be hanging around the school anymore. You're just going to go off and do your thing. So we have a lot of traders who are away making money, and others then who aren't. So I have to find out who's who, and hopefully I get honest answers from everybody and let you guys know about it. Okay, back. Yes, Pip, we'll go out for a walk very soon. Oh, okay. I think we've done this one. We have done this one. Yes, yes. Good. This is stuff that I've drawn, so I presume we've done this one as well. I wonder, have we just pretty much gone through them all? I really hope so, because I need to go in and have a giant cough. Right, we're at this QM level of it over there. There is there. We need our kink of it over here. I don't see the kink. Maybe, oh, is that the kink we're talking about? No, hold on. Okay, I see that we have got some PA over here. And it's quite a reasonable target that we've got going on over there. So yeah, I call this a nice simple QM trade. Nice engulfed there. I don't know about this being engulfed, but I do like that one with the space over there. So it is. It's a really nice little trade. Simple. Keep it simple. And when you see those ones, take them. Simply just take them and make money. Right then. Right. We have... Oh, we've done this one. Yes. And this is the last one. Have we dealt with this? Boo, 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 boo. We got this left shoulder over there, and there's a kink on it. So, oh, you're looking at taking a long trade on there. Okay, so you're looking at taking a long trade on there. We've got this flag over here. We got the low of this compression over there. Boo, boo, low of compression over here. Alrighty, the kink on it seems to be there. That compression is one piece of PA. Okay, I'll get to that now in a sec. Here's the kink on it. So we've broken that kink and all is good. And this part of the compression is one piece of PA. I would like to go and have a target where we break into that compression, which is around here somewhere. And that seems to be what you've given. So yes, that's a gorgeous trade. Absolutely gorgeous trade. Now, okay, your stop is there. Your entry is there. Your target's very close. You're not working out MM-wise, but talking sensibly about this trade, it is going to work because it's broken into this and it's going to get over to there. So yeah, it works. It's not perfect because the MM is wrong, but it is perfect because the PA is gorgeous. So maybe I would take that one. I think I would. I'm not the most mathematically minded for saying how many R am I getting from this anyway. If it's in a gorgeous place and there's a good chance that it's going to go and head to something like that, then absolutely take the trade. Yeah, okay. So we have now been at this for 3 hours, and that's enough for me. My head is going to melt. So I hope that you got something more. I hope I didn't add to confusion. I hope I took away confusion in this set of charts. There's loads of examples of what isn't right, what has hit the target too early. Good. I'm glad. And then there's good examples of trades that you should take. Always find yourself that little bit of space. Don't try and complicate things and find every flag limit everywhere along the way. Simply, if you find a piece of PA from a good level which gives you an engulf and there is space to the next level with no highs or lows in the way on the left, take the damn thing. Simple as that. Take it. You get yourself PA with a bit of space and you are in and you're laughing. So, okay, I will be speaking to you again on Friday, but Friday is mostly Gil's bag, but I'll be around there anyway. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you all then, and thank you so much for coming. Now, it's time to explode. Later, everybody. Bye-bye.